Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Broken Roads with me, Bregaton. Head to town and speak to Dead Ringer. When the cities collapsed, people brought what they could carry to barter for safe passage. Now with more and more towns succumbing to the desert, places like Brookton have got a surplus. A car battery. Your standard 12-volt lead-acid rechargeable car battery. Some more scrap. Liquid gold kept close at hand for thirsty plants. Hasn't rained to fill them up in ages, though. Desert pea. A small red flower that could be used in cooking up concoctions. Not many people own a home these days. Keeping a garden up to snuff can make the troubles of the world a little more bearable. Everything okay? She brushes a strand of hair away from her forehead with the back of her hand, glancing worriedly in the direction of Taylor's farm. There's been a raid. John got shot. Her hand flies to her mouth. I saw him walking past, but he didn't seem... She takes a deep breath. I'll go check in on him and Sarah later. Thanks for telling me. She summons a weak smile. Small town. You know how it is. Who are you? I'm Alana, Jess's mom. She uses the back of her hand to brush a sweaty strand of hair away from her face. What do you do here? Gardener, chicken wrangler, occasional butcher. Anything to do with food that's not actually cooking it, I'm your lady. On the other hand, I make a mean lamington. What's a lamington? She looks a little flustered. You don't... Oh. She thinks for a moment. Vanilla sponge cake, dipped in a chocolate icing mix, then rolled in desiccated coconut. A bit of a delicacy these days, though the coconut's easy enough to come by. She gives a small smile. No one really went for handfuls of dried plant fiber, even when they were starving after the big drop. She grows stern. Only monsters put jam and cream inside them, though. A good sponge can stand on its own moist legs, but it'll collapse under the extra weight, and turn to a slurry at the slightest provocation. I'm something of a gardener myself. Then you'll be doubly welcome. Oh, what I wouldn't give to be able to make people care about pH levels. You spend a pleasant few minutes chatting about soil quality and crop yields. Here, for a fellow flower aficionado. She winks and hands you a small packet of seeds. Hope you'll be convinced to stick around long enough to see them bloom. Got anything for sale? Splitting stacks. Alright, we know how to do that. Alright, so hops, suck it and see. Peas. Eat your greens, they're good for you. Restores 5 hit points. Potatoes. Hot potato, restores 5 hit points. We've seen barley already. Lovely to meet you. And she gave us a pink banksia seed packet. When fully grown, the petals of this flower can be soaked in water as a sweetener or infused to ease a sore throat. Chicken. Lay a little egg for me. The dirt around town is dry and thin, but here it's good, rich soil to dig your fingers into. No easy feat to grow veggies this vibrant. Someone's put a lot of time in. Friends and allies, lend me your ears. Of corn. Man's greatest fear is the unknown. Crow's greatest fear is the cat. Useful rags. These can be cleaned up into bandages or used as is to restore 5 hit points and remove bleeding. More water bottles of various sizes. Go on, hit us a 6. Deflated football. The football is slightly soft, having received a few too many punts across the lawn. It's been lying in the sun for quite some time, the upper portion blazing hot, the underside cool and clammy. Oi, mister, chuck it here. Yeah, peg it. Peg it hard. The children clearly want you to throw the ball back to them. The misshapen lump looks decidedly unaerodynamic. We can just take it and walk away. Alright, toss the ball back, underarm. Alright, the punt skill. During dialogue, active skill checks which fall within the range of your character's skills plus punt points will be displayed with a unique icon alongside the text. This will allow you to spend punt points for a chance to succeed at a task that you would otherwise be unable to perform. Alright, I was wondering what that second icon was. Any points you spend will only refresh when you next level up. Alright, well, let's just throw the ball back overarm. Between this and the shooting, we're not making a good impression on these people. You throw the ball as hard as you can, but it falls short and rolls to a stop just outside of the playground fence. What? You too weak to throw it back? You got noodles for arms? I've got 10 strength. Yeah, noodles? But where are you going, noodles? Great. At least I've got a nickname. The gangly young man hurriedly wipes his hands on his coverall when he sees you. His carrot orange hair flops over his eyes as he gives you a broad grin. Who are you then? A new farmhand. Just started. Nice. I've always wanted to learn a useful skill. He gestures at his tools and machine parts. I keep my tanker running, but most of what I do is for fun. I help out where I can though. Radios and the like. Anyway, welcome to Brookton. I'm not the official welcoming committee or anything. I don't think there is one. I'll ask Mick, but I'm just some guy who talks a lot, so I've been told. What do you do? Mechanic. Sort of. I like to fix machines, and take them apart, then fix them again. It's kind of a never-ending cycle around here. How much of your time do you spend in Brookton? A lot. Most of it, I guess. There's usually a job somewhere around. I mean, I was in Beverly a few weeks ago, and Outerside, I think last month. But often I sit at the hall and work on stuff there. Matt says there are days on end where I don't talk. Says it's delightful. I think she thinks I talk too much. What's there to do around here? Well, traders are always coming through. Help out at the clinic or the farm if you got the know-how. Pub's pretty popular, of course. Lots of stuff. There's the guy in the cage. Feel like a little extra crazy in your day. Tried to take on our barter crew, but that didn't really work out for him. Got any news for me? News? He taps his chin thinking. It's echidna breeding season, so keep an eye out for trains crossing the roads. Oh, that's not news, that's a fact. Sorry. Need anything? Mate, have you ever had fizzy water? His eyes light up. I had some at a pub once. I spent ages trying to get the nozzle right, but then I couldn't find a small enough air compressor. I'm pretty sure Mad's so angry I covered her in sugar syrup. Said it made all the flies 100 times worse. Attracted lorikeets too, but... Bye-bye. Have a good one. He looks up from his work. You can tell he's thinking through some problem or other. What do you need? Alright, so chat up the kids again. Mel and Davy. How's it going, Noodles? I won't call you Noodles anymore, promise. I gotta let those little ankle biters have fun. I can't talk to this person. That's fine, I didn't want to talk to them anyway. The broken arms. Brookton School. Where's your Willie been? Sarah's clinic and sometimes hospice. Hello, can I help you? She puts down the rags she's tearing to make bandages and gives you her full attention. Who are you? Sarah Taylor. My husband and son run the farm outside of town. What do you do? Town doctor. Mostly I dispense pain relief and a dose of reality for people who forget what really matters. John's lucky he's married to a doctor after what happened today, eh? That's a pretty fatalistic view of the world. Feel the full intensity of her disdain. I'm a doctor. I'd have to have a pretty big stick up my butt not to help someone in need. Who are those bandages for? Whoever needs them. He pats the pile of unwound scraps. What's important is they've lain in the sun and then been boiled. They won't get anything nasty in a wound when it comes time to wrap it. Got any news for me? Nothing you couldn't get from other people with more time on their hands. Need anything? A full surgical suite. Her expression doesn't change, but she glances at you before continuing. For real though, distilled water is always in high demand. Woody pear, Mari tree sap, lemongrass shoots, the usual. How do you end up in Brookton? Was it the accent that gave me away? If she has one, it's imperceptible. I moved here after I met John. When we had Sean, it made sense to stay somewhere safe. She looks at the walls with unexpected fondness. Brookton served us well so far. I'd like to see what you have in stock. Large first aid kit. Good to keep around if you have a bluey with the kangaroo. Restores 50 hit points plus any bonuses from the user's skills or attributes. Cures poison, removes bleeding and burning. Soap. Used for cleaning yourself or others if you're into that. An iodine. Potassium iodide that can slow radiation poisoning from buggering up the thyroid gland. This is no silver bullet, but if taken at the right time, it can save a life. So silver bullets, the context I'm familiar with them is in the military, if you're doing like a hike or something and someone hits heat stroke, it goes up your butt. So, alright, bye. Yep. Don't get shot. Trust me. Hurts like hell. I'll take your word for it. Sarah's ambulance. It can't clock quite as many miles as it once did, but still has its uses. Some meat. Could be emu, could be roo, could be one of your mates. It all tastes like chicken, and sometimes it's best not to ask questions. Restores 5 hit points. Potatoes that we've seen before. Must be nice to get on the beers without fear of being glassed. Talk to these guys. I think I'll just loan me a camel for the return trip. Yes, he is. Not for conversation right now, mate. They just ran away. Fair enough. I'll wait to talk to Dead Ringer after we finish exploring the town. Albany, 341 kilometers southeast. Jinjin? 201 kilometers northwest. Mikathara, 776 kilometers northeast, and Taylor's Farm, 50 meters east. Come here, cat. Oh, bag of dollars. Bandages, there's just a pistol. Right there, okay. Well, not the trading hub that Kokobi is. Brookton still has enough wares to cater for its own. I feel like these go away a little too quickly. Hello, vendor. Alright, potatoes, mushrooms. Why eat roo when you can eat mushrooms? Restores 5 hit points. Pens. An assortment of pens. Most of the ink is dried. Looks like a couple of them could still be used for writing. Pencils. HB or not HB. Paintbrush. Add some color to your life with a splash of paint. A paint bucket. A perfectly good bucket filled with paint of all things. Imagine that. As you approach, he gives you a warm, beaming smile. Good day. New around here, eh? How are you going, buddy? Who are you? I'm Bruce. Bruce Harris. Sell a bit of this and a bit of that. Mostly clean water, some fresh produce. Have a look. Where does your water come from? I know a guy. He smiles widely again, almost laughing as he answers. Can't be giving my secrets away, man. Where did you come in from? I was in Alderside yesterday. Brief stop in Ardath before that. Just doing the rounds the Deweys and other water merchants might have missed. What are Deweys? Oh, you know, dew farmers. Rather helping with the water shortage, even if it is a bit of a competition. A lot of need out there at the moment. You didn't really say where you were from. Some ways east of here. A few days hike. Little place off the main tracks. No, where specifically are you from? Geez, persistent, aren't you? His smile fades for the first time, but he still has the same warmth about him as he speaks. I'd have said where if I were keen for you to know. A lot of us blow in here, do some trade, and then blow out again. I got mouths to feed back home that rely on home staying off the maps. Let me see what you have for sale. Fresh camel milk. Freshly milked camel milk restores 10 hit points. Utilitarianism. Society between equals can only exist in the understanding that the interests of all are to be regarded equally. Page 64. Radio parts. If you want to yarn with your long-distance mate, you'd be wise to keep parts like these on hand. Glasses blanks. Can't see crap through these. Nails, keep your camel cart together. Pine pitch. Boil down sap taken from the pine tree, and seal holes in your body or belongings. Lockpicks. Lost your key or can't find someone else's? Make your own with these trusty tools. Be consumed on use. A pipe wrench. It's a wrench to bend pipes. We call it a bender. And carborundum. Sharpens your tools and polishes your jewels. I'm not sure exactly what's going to be needed and what's not. But I do want this. Bye-bye. See you around. Fruit. Get that good crap in you. A complete package of fiber, carbs, and probably even 1 or 2 vitamins and minerals. Restores 10 hit points. Wheat. The basis for any good damper. Scones. Looks like the Jam Firsters have won this round. Restores 5 hit points. Here we go. I've got 72 doubloons. Alright, so we have a spear +1. The local version of a spear, usually made from a wattle tree. Rock used to be the tip of choice, but now there's broken glass everywhere. A spot club. Heads will roll. Shotgun +1. A spray it, don't say it with this well-crafted shotgun. A pistol. A fit snug in anyone's hand, works best in close quarters combat. Brown bulletproof vest. We'll take a bullet for you literally. Grants +1 to awareness and +10 hit points. Military cap. Military style cap that will keep the sun, rain, and bird crap out of your eyes. Boost initiative by 10. Molotov, set the world on fire. Okay, I would like to get, well, a lot of stuff here actually. I don't know if I should hold on to the weapons for future companions or not, or if they'll come with their own stuff. That won't leave us with a lot of money. But I don't think we're intended to buy these 2 things yet, so we'll go that route. So I haven't been in the pub yet. Let's go talk to Dead Ringer first. Uh-oh. The blood-spattered raider scrambles to his feet as you approach, gripping the chain link of his cage. I know trouble when I see it. Your gang hit Taylor's farm. Tell me where to find them. They hit the farm. He whistles low and long. Chris must be getting comfy in them big old boots. A sly glint comes to his eyes. What's in it for me? Yeah, nothing, unless you talk. He narrows his eyes. I don't play well with promises. People tend towards memories of convenience. Tell you what. He runs his fingers across the chain link, thinking. Bring me something to keep me going until you can talk to the head honcho about getting me out of here. He snaps his fingers. A beer. It's bloody hot out here. Can't be serious. Being locked up is thirsty work. Now gimme. You'll never find your sheep. Fine, here. Give him a beer. I don't think we even had a beer on our person, did we? That's not the first time we've had to use an item that we didn't have. It's like the windmill needed oil, and I'm pretty sure we didn't pick up oil before then. Freaking A. Pull the door to make a gap and shove the beer through. Beautiful. They would have gone north. Opposite direction you'd expect. But you'll need to be fast. It's who I think it is. They drive sheep like bats out of hell. Don't forget our arrangement. I didn't say I was going to let you go, buddy. Then you have sheep to chase down. Alright, we'll talk to Sean before we chase this sheep. But first, to the bar. Or the pub. The real outback of Australia. Scrap. Staff only. Or like Sally only. Nothing sadder than a dead soldier. Leveling up. Now you just leveled up. Open the character sheet to assign your 1 attribute point and 10 skill points to your character. A faded article about the Don, including his batting average, would probably be really impressive if anyone knew the rules anymore. Specials: beer $2, Merlot sold out, peace and love, hope for the future sold out. More water bottles. Alright, let's level up. I'm still going to go with strength as our primary attribute. I don't want to do this. Let's get Barbican to 25. So now we act as low cover to companions. That's cool. I think every level up I'll put at least a few points into melee mastery. Now I'd like to get punt to 25. What do we get at 25 punt? +1 punt point. And in combat, increase the accuracy of attacks by 6% per punt point spent. It increases the percentage. I think we'll do that. Taking it easy, I hope. Hey, look, fellas, it's Noodles. Show us your muscles, Noodles. Son of a gun that follows you around town. It's a nice touch. Nostalgia puts the good in the good old days. Let's talk to Sally Eads. What can I get you? Her calloused hand is knotted around an old rag as she wipes a shining bar top free of spills. She flashes you a quick smile. First drink's free. She promised to buy 3 more. Of course, I'm not officially open yet, but the offer stands for when I am. Anything I can do for you in the meantime. How do you get into running a pub? She hoists her right leg up on the bench and raps on her shin with her knuckles. Wasn't much good to the crew once blood poisoning took me leg. Couldn't walk so far anymore. You put your leg back down, gives the bench a wipe for good measure. Of course, losing me leg hasn't dulled me trading instincts at all. I still drive a mean bargain. Just so you know, she says, holding up her hands. I have a discount for newbies too. Don't get many repeat customers if they die out in the desert. What's your leg made of? S-good hardwood. Better than metal, but harder to find. Reckon this one's got a few years left in her. After that, I'll be up the creek. She shrugs and smiles. But that's future Sally's problem. Yeah, the definitions for these are so odd. Maybe because I say reckon all the time. Anything interesting going on in town? Let's see. She polishes the bar idly as she thinks. Vic and Easty got in another fight. Didn't break his jaw this time. But Sarah still gave him a good chewing out. Go on. Raj got Vicky's knickers in a knot over some loony odor. So she sheared his sheep in the middle of the night, let him standing butt naked in the run. Poor bastard's got a bad case of sunburn. Yeah, I've seen. Okay. What else? Easty and Rowan got back together, and word is she's up the duff. That. Oh, pregnant. Yes, I didn't know that one. She'll have to go to Meriden for the birth, though. Sarah's bedside manner is pretty terrible. Told her last time she had any more sprogs, she'd tie her tubes while she was unconscious, and that's kids. More. I need more. Easy, Tiger. That's about it, I reckon. She scratches the side of her nose. Not a lot going on around here, as you can see. Let's trade. Carrington wet. Brookton lager. So Carrington Wet increases your weapon accuracy. Brookton Lager boosts your ability to dodge attacks. We've seen Drop Bear Beer, we started with that. A Sun Cat Young Mate. Not better actions, just more of them. So you get more action points. Chicken Parma. Whatever you call it, it's Bloody Good Tucker. Restores 15 hit points. Quiche Slice. If it's quiche or death, go with death. Restores 7 hit points. A Beef Pie. Slow-cooked, mouth-watering, succulent beef wrapped in mind-altering pastry. Restores 12 hit points and grants +2 initiative. Sausage Sizzle. Won't slip on this nag. Restores 5 hit points. Alright, so Carrington Wet. A 375ml glimpse of Nirvana. Spear increases your weapon accuracy, like getting your eye in during a game of pool. The Brookton Lager. A 375ml taste of paradise. Fundamental to existence, essential for survival, and boosting your ability to dodge attacks. And the Suncat Young Mate. A 375ml splash of rapture. This brew grants the ability to perform more actions, not better actions, just more of them. Alright, bye. See ya. Get me out of here. There we go. Can't hover over the actual icon, it has to be just above it. That's fair, I guess. Alright, I think we cleared out town pretty well. Oh. Other side of the marketplace. Let's clear that out real quick. Alright, let's go park ourselves next to the exit to town, and next time we'll go back and talk to Sean. I'm guessing Sean Taylor is going to be our first companion. A permanent companion. We'll see. Alright, I'm going to call it here. Next time we'll return to Taylor's farm, talk to Sean about our findings, and possibly pursue poachers. But for now, thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next one.